If you look like that, see the ice is being shoved up by the wind, it gets ashore, and it's kindled, see? And it just makes the most beautiful tinkling sound you can imagine. And here's a guy. That's Buffalo Bay. And I did a walleye study there. In Buffalo Bay right here, that's the Alberta Buffalo Bay. High water in the spring. Still quite cold. It was a cold job. Going on in March, April. Time of migration of cranes and
so you're flying now. Oh no.
no,
That's just a zoom. Sure.
yeah, and Canada geese and ducks and all that. Few of that, but there's thousand. I think I may have a shot of the cranes, sandhill cranes. Look, here they are, see them? On the right, up there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
The line.
sandhill cranes.
Wow.
And they were crying while they're going, you know. Oh, here they are. See them?
Aren't those geese? No?
Cranes, sandhill cranes. And that's the Alberta Buffalo Bay. Oh, that's, let's see now. That's a river we were working in. What was the name of the river again? Anyway, Buffalo Bay in the back, must have been the Buffalo. Hard River, no, God, I forgot now. Anyway, that's the river we're working on. We had a test fishery going there. Now here we are in the Buffalo Bay itself. That's Andy on the left-hand side, and the fisherman on the right-hand side, Canadian. They had said hello, laughing. They always laugh, giggle and laugh.
And he was the same guy that was in the previous movie.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, waving, and those are the fisherman. That guy, he's an alcoholic.
Oh.
And his brother on the right there, he was good, but he got nasty when he had a nasty streak, angry streak. Now he's laughing. Oh, look, that guy. Lloyd is the guy's name. He was very funny.
Yeah.
He made millions of dollars later.
How?
Oil field, transportation. Bought a bunch of trucks, more trucks and more trucks, became a multi-millionaire. And this guy, I don't think he got very far in life. But anyway, here we are, measuring and tagging walleye. Caught them in the gill nets, 4-inch gill nets. The two fishermen and Andy. He kept records, see that? Cold, very, very cold, and windy, blowing, dirty water. And we got a lot of other fish in there, particularly pike. They were hard to get out of the net. And there's a lot of debris in it too. We had a major debris problem on the net, full of debris sometimes. Well, we caught a lot of walleye, as you can see.
Small boat.
Yeah, and that's my boat right here, see it? And photographed it from there. It was sort of a canoe with a little kick on it.
You were in charge of these people here?
Yeah, that's my crew right there. For 10 years I worked with them.
How did you keep them happy?
By paying them well and employing them all summer.
Yeah.
And in the end, we had a farewell party, and one guy gave a speech, that Lloyd, and he ended by saying, "You were a real gentleman, Carl." And that was the end of it.
The smoker in the front?
The smoke in front of them. I think they all smoke. And Randy also smoked.
Look at their smoke.
I know. But those were good guys to work with,
Yeah.
Not the other guy that, he had a problem with alcohol. And finally got the hell out of there. Look, a big pregnant female, right? See the big belly?
And were they biologists?
No, it's a fisherman. They lived up there, Canyon Creek. And it was my project, and I hired, this guy was my technician, Andy. He was quite a good guy. We got along very well. Another one, look at that.
It looked funny.
Yeah, I know. And see how shallow it was. See, look at that. Very shallow, full of debris. And these animals spawned on Potamageddon, rooted aquatics. There's rooted aquatics along the bed, and the eggs were sticky,
Yeah.
And they matted there. Well, not mat, of vegetation, they spawned. Look at that, look. We captured one of our own tags. because we did a market recapture to estimate numbers, you know.
That was developed at UBC by a UBC professor.
Oh yeah, I see.
He invented it.
MC over R, N equals MC over R. Mark, the total catch over recapture. It's just a statistical method, I guess. We could place confidence limits on it too. So we had a pretty good handle. It was a very good project, very satisfying for me.
Were you in the canoe there?
Yeah, I'm in the canoe back there, filming.
Wow.
Cold, very cold. Look at this guy has his hood on. But they were hardy people, born and raised there, you know, amazing guys. And Lloyd was an extremely, nice guy and very cooperative. Now look, just pretty soon that fish would take off. Look, and then watch him. See, tagging. Oh no, clipping of a fin ray to age the fish. This guy in the black. Oh no, the guy in the yellow suit there. Oh, John. We clipped off a ray so they tell we could do exactly how old we were. And that's a method I worked out too.
Were they making pretty good money back then?
Yeah, it's close to 10,000 or so. Oh look, the animals came, see, look. The cranes flying north. They're just gathering there somewhere, continuing on to fly in the Arctic. And you could hear them, you know, they're screaming as they were going north. Oh, it was quite a romantic time also. I did a lot of that kind of thing during the peace of Alberta Delta. I did whatever these fishermen are doing. And tagging, I did myself. I went out with a couple of natives and I did all the tagging and record keeping. And it was quite a similar situation, but we had an Indian skiff, a long, 20-foot skiff, with a 40-horse engine on it. See it? The gill net being lifted up. So I guess, that's it. Look how it's wound up, see, wound around. And the wind, see? Hard to get the fish out of there.
What time of year was that?
March. Oh look, one of them had to kill one or whatever. You see it? They hit it over the head.
Yeah.
And kept it.
There's a bunch of sticks in the net too.
Oh yeah, of course, a lot of debris. It's very shallow.
Who fixed your nets?
Oh, that's Lloyd. See? Oh, look. Now watch it. Look what happened to the fish now. I'm trying to get it out of the net, see? Through the mesh. Oh, God. That's so hard, God. These guys just thought, oh, boy.
He threw it at him.
Yeah, did he? He looked a little bit like it. Did it on purpose. Because they're always spoofing up, they was making fun of that. Look exactly, he's moving his face. Oh, God. I'm not going to get me backwards. It's a pregnant white female, see? Look how big it is. Oh. Look at that. Yeah. Wow, huge fish. Look at that, wow.
That was a gill net. It must have destroyed their gills.
Well, no, they caught in the gill. Oh, God, no. We had good survival. We had to run it all the time. We had to be right on top of things. So look at that. Some of these things were, 50 centimeters long. And now, they used to have a commercial fishery, but it's now all sports fishery. And, everything worked out. We estimated natural mortality, we had fishing mortality, and the timing. These animals returned to the day.
Oh, wow.
To the very day.
Oh, yeah.
They were tagged. That's unbelievable. And, of course, the same area.
Very predictable.
Extremely so. And we got sex ratios, growth rate, age structure, and whatever else we needed. And we got natural fishing mortality, of course, from the ones that were recaptured. And we got total mortality also.
Would the natives live off this type of food then?
The native were, a lot of the natives were commercial fishermen. And that's a native right there, and that's Randy, a native. Okay? He didn't say very much. Okay, that's it.